About 5 years ago, this area was damaged when they put in a new sewer line. As a result, it's full of weeds, and what we'd like is a nice looking lawn instead of all this chickweed, clover, henbit, and dandelion. And the first step in having a nice looking lawn is getting rid of the existing vegetation. Now, I'm using a selective post-emergent herbicide. It'll kill only the weeds. There are other chemicals, of course, that would kill all the vegetation. Select the one that meets your needs. And when you're using chemicals, wear rubber gloves, put on safety goggles, and always put the water in the sprayer first, then add the chemical. Some of these things foam up while you're mixing them. And if you happen to get some spray on a desirable plant, simply hose it off with a garden hose. Now, when you're spraying these herbicides, it isn't necessary to completely drench the soil. Just get the foliage of the weeds wet. And you'll notice I'm backing up. That keeps the chemicals off my shoes. Once it's dried on the foliage, we'll be ready for step 2, putting on seed and fertilizer. Check with your local nurseryman. See what kind of seed would be best for your area. There are probably a dozen different good grasses, depending on whether you lived in Alaska, Nebraska, or Florida. I'm putting on tall fescue. And when you're seeding a lawn, it's important to go left to right, and then forward and back, forward and back. It avoids striping the lawn. Once you've put the seed down, the next step is to put on a starter fertilizer. A starter fertilizer is simply one that has a high middle number. You know, every bag of fertilizer has 3 numbers, and they represent nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. I prefer to think of them, though, as stimulating shoots, roots, flowers, and fruits. And what we want on a new lawn is a good root system, hence the high middle number. Now we're going to put it on the same way we did the seed. Left to right, forward and back, forward and back. Now, tall fescue is applied at the rate of 6 to 8 pounds per 1,000 square feet. It'd be different with a different kind of grass. Check with a local expert. Another thing you need to check on is the right time of year for doing this in your part of the country. It does vary with one kind of seed to another. This verticutter comes into play after the seed and fertilizer are on the ground. This is a piece of equipment that only a professional lawn care operator would own. So go to your local rental shop and rent one. Its only purpose in life is overseeding lawns. And it does it with these fixed knife-like blades. Rotating at a high rate of speed, they cut shallow grooves in the soil and kick up loose dirt and debris that covers the seed. Our objective here is to get the seed in the ground as opposed to on the ground. A newly seeded lawn needs to be kept evenly moist for a week or 2. Frankly, this is my favorite part of the job.